Hi, welcome to my how to do it type of video. DIY, I guess what you call it. Our car in Europe is a 2016 Mazda CX-3, and we have a problem here where the rear belt, it's no longer recoiling back into place, as you can see. So I did do a little research on how to work on it. Here's my problem. This is all one solid piece of plastic molding. There's no access point for where I need to get it to the belt. And it's all connected all up top, down through, right to the bottom. I have to remove a whole chunk of this to get to the belt mechanism. So let's give it a shot. First thing I see is this right here, and it looks like it's a little tabby thing. Pop that out, and then they say that there's all kinds of little, oops, yeah, see it popped out there. If I reach around, I'll pop it out. There we go. Pop it out. But here's where things get interesting. It's a little stuck, and it seems to be connected here. So give me a second to investigate it a little bit more. My investigation probe. Let's see how it works. So I'm taking a look in here. Put the old prober in. This whole thing moves, but how much do I have? We're going to find out. Looking around, I also noticed that on this whole thing, there's a piece down here. Might take my old prober, pop it open. I think I'm going to try to take that nut off, or bolt, whatever it is, and that might help me a little bit with moving this. But for now, I just got to get the whole top thing going here, so I'm not 100% sure. Another thing I'm noticing is I thought it would come from the top, and then you take this part off and then you go to the next part, but the way these are interlocked, it looks like I could take it off from the bottom. I'm very confused. Just what I like to find out or hear. I gave this a little tug back all the way down. Then of course, you hear something snap and something fall down. So I have no idea what happened. Okay, I'm discovering something new. This bottom part, which I was kind of talking about earlier, where it all seems interconnected on layers down, when I pull on it, it's starting to come apart here. So stand by while I do a little more investigative tugging. See, same at the back. It's coming out, but where am I here? Okay, there's this portion here. There it is. It looks like it's looped underneath here, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm up against. A little bit more poking and prodding. So I managed to get this all broken away at this point. See? From even from the top here. So now I'm just going to take a look inside and see what kind of tabs are holding everything in before I give too much of a yank. So it's coming along. I took this bottom, it's like a little tie down holder. Yep, there's another one back here. So I'm just gonna pop that one off because it just seems to be, I don't know if that's holding it or what, but there's something in here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to take the old, where is it? There it is. The old prober and get in there and see what I can do again, because I'm damn close. So I can give this a good squeeze. And there's the mechanism right there. If I can just find out what's holding it. It's in about here. Let's go to the other side here, take a look. Right in here. I don't know what it is. Anyway, some more prodding and probing here. So there was a cover here, which gets me right down to the bottom of this, and there's another plug here. This was it. I popped it out of here. That's giving me some more freedom. So far I managed to get it to the point where I can, if I look in here, That's my mechanism right there. That's my seatbelt mechanism. I'm getting closer. Just need a little bit more and I can start working on why I'm ripping this apart. Okay, this thing, I'm so far, and if you look down here, there's a little plug. If I just push that ahead, this now comes out, and I have a little more room now to see that. So I think I'm getting closer. Here's my seatbelt mechanism. It's got loads of belting in there, but for some reason it's not retracting. I don't know how it works in the first place, so I'm just gonna once again take the prodder and prod around and see what happens. Okay, so doing that screwdriver prod resulted in nothing, so I'm going to try take it apart. It's got this little electronic doohickey here, I'm assuming for the seatbelt warning. It's a pain in the butt to pop off, so I'm assuming that this is a locking mechanism on it, because they all got some sort of locking mechanism. Oh, there we go. So far so good. Now I'm gonna take off those nuts holding it, or bolts holding it, whatever it is, and pull it out. Those bolts are super tight, and even with my combination wrench and a space, I can't do it. So luckily I have a friend who has a garage close by. He's going to pick up a socket with an extension, and we're going to put some extra pressure on it. Unbolted it from the side of the car, and then we also had to go down and unbolt it from underneath where the strap, you see it there, where the strap starts and goes over your shoulder and all that stuff. So it's unbolted. He's a mechanic. He said he's going to take it over to his shop, see if he can take it apart and fix it, or see what's wrong with it. And if we can't, then we have to order a new one. So at this point, whatever's jamming it seems to be jamming it well. So I'm going to wait until my friend gets back to me and tells me that it's either order a new one or let's put this one back in. So welcome to day 2. Looks like our friend was able to fix up the this part, however, whatever was wrong, I'm not sure, but nice to have a mechanic close by. So now this is going to go back into the space here, and then I'm going to start putting all those pieces back together again. Okay, so this should just slide into here, and there should be a little latch there, and line up my nuts and bolts and bolt her in. A little tight in here. Okay, got the other one on the back, and my friend left me a nice ratchet to do the job right. Okay, that's all attached. Run it through the slot. Now it's going to take this one down and attach it down to the section down here. Okay, right there. Bolt that into there. Okay, so all is connected. Oh, except for this. Connect this back up. That's to let us know if there's if it's been impacted. So that's in there. So there, now start snapping all these snaps back together. It's a good thing I waited before I went too far with the lower section, because I just remembered I have to fit this into the top layer here. So I'm going to put this top one in first, kind of loosely, and then get the bottom one kind of snugged into that groove. Like that. Like that. Make sure that seatbelt is free here. Start snapping it in. Okay. everything's lined up, so start. Oh, yeah, tight squeeze. Everything's lined up, so I'm gonna start tapping. Okay, so got everything lined up here. Things are kind of somewhat in place. So now I'm just going to gently start popping all those little connectors into place there, and hopefully everything goes well. I'm sure it will. It's hard to tell, but there's a bit of a kind of darkening. There's a little lip here, so I got to go behind the weather stripping, so I sort of pop this out just a little bit so I can get it in there and line up that. Oh, it's so dark it's hard to see. But there it is, right down there. Line that up, the hole, and pop it in. Oh, it's so dark you can't. There it is, right there. See, gotta line that up, pop that in. So I'm gonna need two hands, so I take my hand off the camera. And there. Now the seatbelt works again, thanks to our neighbor who, what he said was it was kind of a factory defect that they get jammed every now and then. You got to pull them out and fix them. So now I know that it's working again. Car is good like new. All the trim is back in place. Time to rock and roll.